Hi there, I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make our area such a great place to live. Today, I have a real treat. I have longtime friend and new entrepreneur, Amy, with us here to talk about her business, Vitamin D Stitchery. Amy, thanks for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
That was such a good intro.
Oh,
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Well, we go pretty far back because we met when our kiddos were basically just out of the womb.
Yep.
So with the new mom school, how are your kids doing?
They're so good. They're good. They're growing up.
I know. I can't believe you have twins. I mean, that's a lot.
I know. Well, it was a lot when they were babies, but now it's, just like having two,
Yeah.
in a way.
It's different, but yeah, well, you do it so well. I even remember from the very beginning just how like organized you seem to be. You ran a very tight
Oh my God, the schedules and the bottles and yeah, you have to when you have twins, man. It's
I can't imagine.
a new ball game.
Yeah. But since having twins, I know that you've also been trying to figure out like what works for you and your lifestyle work-wise.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about your new venture. So what is Vitamin D Stitchery? How did that like come into formation?
Okay, so let me back up and tell you like kind of a little bit about me. I grew up in Oklahoma and went to Oklahoma State University and graduated with a merchandising degree. So I've always kind of been into fashion. And when I moved to California, I had a job and then decided to go back to my roots and went back to FITM and got a degree in product development. And then I started working in the surf and action sports industry, and I loved it. And then moved to like corporate America where I had like a long 7 years, and then I had my kids. And I never really thought that I would be a stay-at-home mom, but I found myself there with two little ones, and I was like, okay, well, this is where we're going. But in my head, I always knew like I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. I just didn't know when, didn't know what. And so I've kind of been like looking and trying things on and like trying to figure out like where I want to be. And I'm very much into fitness and nutrition, and I thought that's where I really like wanted to spend my time, but nothing really felt right with that. It's really my therapy and like a mental discipline that I have, and I didn't want to spend like my whole day doing that.
You're very motivating with it though, by the way. Like your social media feed is full of it.
Yeah, thank you. So I really felt like a calling to like be creative again. I had been kind of like looking around, and some video that I popped upon on social media made me think, oh my gosh, what if I wanted to do embroidery? And so I went into it thinking, like not thinking, okay, this is going to be my new venture. I just was like, I can do this as a hobby. So I kind of had the idea in my head and thought about it for a while. And then I went on a girls trip last May, and I was telling my friends about it, and they were like, oh my gosh, just buy the machine. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared. Like, what if I, buy it and I don't take it out of the box? And like, it was intimidating. So, they literally made me buy the machine that weekend and it was delivered. And so I had I pretty much used last summer to figure out like the technique and really taught myself how to do it. I took one class online. But it really is like an art, and, there's more to it than you think about. And you think there is.
Well, that's okay. So that's so interesting. I didn't realize that. So you didn't really have any sort of serious experience embroidering. You just like something just called to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, but I will say that growing up, my mom was always monogramming everything. Thing was personalized. And I think that's very Southern. She grew up in Texas and we grew up in Oklahoma. So I think it's very, that was what I saw all the time, was like everything had to be monogrammed. So it's interesting. It's like when, how you became a realtor and how you were very focused on like housing and like, where you like feel that pull of your roots, and, it just comes naturally. So.
Yeah. You kind of just like went back to something you knew that probably sparked something positive in you.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You've got some monograms on right now.
Yes, I do. I made my shirt. It says cherry on top. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. And then like once I started, I realized, okay, there's a whole nother world with a single needle versus a multi-needle. So we went down like this whole path of like, okay, this is my vision. I want to get a multi-needle. It's a huge machine compared to what I was doing. There's a lot of, it opens up like a whole new world of what you can do. So that was like my vision all along. I mean, when I started getting really into it. But really what happened is I started making these bags. I was practicing on towels and like my kids' clothes and stuff. And then I decided I wanted to make some bags. And I was like, this, I don't even know why or how I came up with this idea. But I was like, I want to make a farmer's market haul bag. And I have a friend that is a garden influencer. And I was like, she would love this bag.
Yeah.
So I had like these really adorable little veggies on it. And it had farmer's market haul. And so I sent her one and she posted about it. And like my whole social media like blew up. And I was like, what just happened?
Oh,
okay.
So universe calling you.
Yeah. And so it kind of really struck something in me. And I was like, maybe I could start selling stuff.
Yeah.
So I did a big order of those, and I learned throughout that process that that was not a good use of my time. It took me forever to finish one. And I had like an order of like 15 from these people, and it was fun. I love doing it, but it just takes me forever. So at that point, I bought a new machine. I bought this multi-needle, and I was also trying to learn how to do this whole new software, and it's a whole new world. And I underestimated how long that would take me. And so I was out of like commission for like a good 7 days, teaching myself like all the ins and outs, messing up quite a bit. And then really getting like my groove with that machine. And that kind of took me to my next. And then within like a week of having that machine, I started getting asked to do events. So that was really cool. And
yeah. I love that.
A whole new world, because I'm like, okay, well, now I'm not going to be like in my little embroidery hole all day. I'm going to be out doing this at events, which is so fun.
Yeah.
I think it's like a new trend coming about.
Cool. Yeah. Well, and I mean, you're a people person. So you do well with people. And then I think also when people see you out and about with your stuff, or just the way people respond to it, like that's amazing. That's powerful.
Yeah.
It's like what you said with your friend who had the farmer's market haul bag.
Yeah.
She posted it and the response was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How cool. I know when we were recently on a little boat ride with our mommy group friends, so many people like had already seen some of your work or possibly like ordered it or been gifted it and loved it. And then everybody else on the boat immediately wanted it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like who would have thought that little niche would be so cute?
I know. And it's crazy because I feel like Orange County doesn't really have many companies that do this. Like there's not that many.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an untouched market, in my opinion, especially with the live embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's fun. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. With the events, I know that you mentioned to me beforehand that sometimes you'll bring your machine and like do it right there in person. Do people get a kick out of that?
Yeah. The first time I did it was really cool. It was at a Pilates studio, and it pulls people in, and they're interested. They want to see like how it works. And it's a lot of work to like haul that and the equipment that goes along with it. But it's fun, and like I love sharing it and like designing things with people. That's super fun. Like, okay, you want this, and then I show them like all the different designs I have and fonts, and that's so fun. So yeah,
You're like
great.
a tattoo artist for bags, basically. I should have made you bring the machine here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. But no, I love the little tote bag you just gave me. Thanks.
Yeah, and then another thing that I do is I love getting, like, that's your logo. So I've had a lot of people request getting their logos on stuff. and I don't do the digitizing. I have someone else do it, and then they send me the file, and then I put it on my machine.
Yeah.
So that's how that's done. And I think that that's so great for marketing for people.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be carrying that everywhere.
Yeah.
So cute.
And it's handy, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a unique, personalized gift, but it's also useful.
Yeah. I feel like, especially with the kiddos too.
I know,
to have
right?
personalized
You're always
bags.
hauling stuff.
They're always carrying stuff. Sometimes kids have the same bag. You just want to know it's yours.
Yeah.
You know, like all of that. I think it's so great.
Yeah.
Do you feel like in Orange County, like you said, that because it's kind of an untapped market, people kind of like something new and personalized to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think that it's not as big as it is in the South.
Yeah.
I mean, people in the South are just like go nuts for monograms, but yeah, I mean, people are totally into it, especially when you have kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't do a lot of kids stuff, but I will. I mean, I will do it. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What kind of products do you enjoy most as far as doing the monogramming on? What would you say
I love
is like
doing
your
bags
specifics?
and like makeup bags. And I love doing clothes.
Yeah.
I do. And I want to learn how to do hats. I haven't figured that out yet, but you have to have like a special hat hoop. So that will come. I mean, I have one, but I haven't taught myself to do that yet.
Yeah, but you'll have it yourself taught after the holidays.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm like not ready for that yet.
That's amazing. I know you have some other events that are already scheduled, and I'm sure you'll be scheduling them well into 2026. But what do you have coming up?
I am doing an event on December the 4th at Tress Apothecary on Lido Island and Lido Village. And it'll be like a market, and she has like a bunch of vendors coming. So that'll be fun. I'll bring my machine and have tons of Christmas stuff, cocktail napkins, dinner napkins, pillowcases, some clothes, some bags, just like a variety of things.
Yeah.
And you can have it done there, design it there, which will be fun. So yeah.
And also, can they provide their own bags and ask you to monogram it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have product as well, but then also people could bring their own to you.
Yes,
And
I love that.
Yeah. That's very, very cool. And then
Yeah.
what is the turnaround on something like this? Like, are you getting it done on the spot, or is it something that takes you a week, or I don't even know?
So it kind of depends on what it is.
Yeah.
And it depends on what I have in the queue. So I can't really, sometimes it's hard to say. But like right now I'm working on 20 bags for our school PTA. So I'm like fitting that in like little pockets of time that I have, because it's the same thing. It's like kind of quick to like do it here and there. But then I'm also working on like napkins, and that's like just like a simple word. So that's pretty quick. But like I had someone drop off some onesies at my house the other day, and I like did it in 2 or 3 days. So it just kind of depends on what it is and like how long, like what the actual embroidery of it is.
Yeah. I feel like that would be such a great baby shower gift or a wedding gift, all of those special occasions for
Very,
sure.
very much so.
We have a lot of those in Orange County.
Right.
Weddings and baby showers. So.
I know, it's so true.
I've been wanting to ask you about the name Vitamin D Stitchery. Tell me a little bit about it.
So I kind of have a little story on my Instagram about it. And I was walking one day and I was like, how am I going to tell this story? Because it's like, why'd she name it that, So I thought I would share. And so I like went down this whole rabbit hole, wrote this whole like text about it. And then I would like put it into Chat GPT, and I was like, please summarize this because my words are just jumbled all over the place. So I do have a little post about it, but basically why I named it that is because personally for me, I don't love my name as a brand. I think that, if it grows and like what it turns into, I don't know, it didn't feel right for me. So I was thinking about all the things and like what really, drives me and fuels me, and it's the sun, and I love California and I love being here. And I grew up in Oklahoma, like I said, and the days were just gray and dreary and hot and cold, and I just appreciate the weather here so much. Every single day I normally go on a walk, and the sun just really does something to my soul I can't explain. I like can never live in Seattle or anywhere like that. I'm very affected by the weather. So long story short, the sun is really like a daily motivator for me, and I thought that it was a fun name.
No, it is a fun
Kind of put
name.
it together.
It's cute, and also I just feel like it combines the uniqueness and the specialness of having the monograms.
Yeah.
Because they're personal, right? Like
Yeah.
they give you joy and life and energy, just like the sun does.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but it's also like a positive feeling for you. And like you said, I mean, we always think, oh, get your vitamin D, go outside, be in the sun. No, it's actually giving you life.
Exactly.
New life, right?
You did it perfect.
Oh, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. That is a really cool way to do it. And then I think that that is something that is memorable, especially when you know the meaning behind it.
I agree.
Yeah. Such a smart
It's like
name.
catchy.
Yeah. So, okay. So you mentioned that, you know, you're like, oh, I don't want to use my name as a brand for now, whatever, right? So you've only just kind of, this is the tip of the iceberg. You've only just started and you're already getting a lot of traction, which is exciting and great.
Yes, which I did not plan on this.
What
I
a
was
happy
like,
mistake.
yeah, I was like, I didn't plan on this hobby being an actual career path by any means. But it all kind of has fit together, and it's allowed me to also have time with my kids, which is great. Okay, what'd you just ask me?
I didn't even finish the question,
Oh.
so it's good. No, that all makes so much sense. I was just gonna ask you, like, well, you didn't have a plan, but do you have a plan now going forward, like the next few years? Where do you see Vitamin D Stitchery
Yeah.
going? What do you think?
I kind of backed up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I need a business plan. So I've been working on having like an ordering process and doing all the back end stuff to be prepared for the holidays. But I think moving forward, I would really like to, I don't want anything out of the house. So I would love to create like a space in my garage where I had potentially 2 machines going instead of 1, just because you can just do more quicker, faster. And then have like kind of a workshop out there and also do events.
Yeah, that would be great for you.
Yeah.
I feel like you're very good at that type of stuff. I mean, you hosted great events, and then you get to be with the people and like
Yeah.
kind of fill your cup, but then you can retreat to your little den, cave, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you have to be the only one doing the monogramming? Do you see yourself being the only one doing it?
No, I think that I would be open to like having people on my team for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna see Vitamin D Stitchery like in Nordstrom soon?
No,
You never know. Be careful what you wish for.
I don't know. I did see that Nordstrom did have like a pop-up of an embroidery machine, and they're doing sweaters there.
Oh,
So that would be a cool event to go host. We'll
well,
see.
I think you need to go investigate it and then figure out how to do it better. Next holiday season, we're gonna see Amy out there with her big machine.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, your kids must have the cutest clothes at school.
I actually don't really do much for them because I'm just like, I mean, I've been busy.
Yeah, well, that's so good. I'm so happy because I know that you have been trying to just find what makes you happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you are a happy person, but still to have something that you really
Yeah.
enjoy doing,
Yeah.
that's what I wish for all of us.
Yeah.
So, yay, you found it.
I know. It's great.
So,
Finally.
yes.
Only took me half my life.
I think all of us are still searching to some degree. So, where can people find more about your products and reach you on Instagram and everything?
Yeah, I don't have a website yet, but you can find me on Vitamin D Stitchery on Instagram, and I have an order form attached to my link in my bio, and
And I'm sure you'll post all the events that you're going to be hosting or being a part of.
yeah.
I want to come see it in action, the big machine.
Yeah,
You on
you
the
should come.
scene. Yes.
You should come.
Awesome. Well, Amy, thank you so much for sharing more about your business. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you for having me.